All right. Oh my God. I actually realized I had a featured channel on my YouTube, which I look up to very well, not very, but a lot, I should say. Because in this game, I've learned all I know from this guy, and he's been coming back to Blitz. He doesn't break his neck over it or anything, but he's come back to it and he's made a few videos that just crack me the hell up. And I want to honestly, I kind of relate to him in a lot of ways in this because what you're about to see, if you haven't seen it already, is the most screwed up stuff I've ever seen in this game. And it happens on a almost every other game, if not every single game in this. But I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna watch this and see what Bushka thinks of the American NA server and World of Tanks Blitz. Here we go.
Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom!
Ha. No, Bushka's a good. He's a okay.
Dude, what? What are you doing?
We've damaged them.
Bushka's a guy that he likes to play.
That's, some serious packet loss there.
He's a serious player, but he's not.
Wow. I'm under the ground.
He's not.
No one appears to be going this side, and they are certainly all about the push on the other.
Like, look at
What
that, dude.
is going on?
This happens all the time.
3 TDs are heavy.
And then this is another example of what you kind of deal with all the time. Like, pause for a second. There is actually not a dang way in any freaking world in any game that 183 would have came out of that alive. Okay, he had Bushka on his ass and like 4 other tanks staring at him because he put himself in the most stupid position he could have possibly be in a Death Star, or actually any tank really. And watch this shit.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. And then this
Where
dude
is this
just
guy
was
going?
like, okay, there is no explanation for that one. Okay, I don't get what's going through his head there. Not only can he never get a shot from that position because there's nowhere to fucking shoot at. I don't, yeah, you can tell he hasn't really done much research on how to play this game. Yeah. If you have Bushka sitting there telling you to get the hell out of a bush,
This is exciting.
you get the hell out of the bush.
I am again under the ground.
For real.
Hey guys, could we stop packet lossing? That would be amazing.
And he has to deal with the lag on
6%
top.
packet loss.
Here's another good
I don't know if
example.
America is going to be all that playable for me.
This is textbook example of an A server right here. What the hell is that, dude?
Yeah, this does seem pretty bad. Pretty much unplayable.
I mean, it's not like this all the time. It also has a lot to do with this distance, to the NA server. But this is not an exaggeration. This actually happens even to me
So much packet loss. This is wild.
and everyone I know
All
that
part of
plays
the
this
American
server.
experience, I guess.
You ain't wrong there. Now, Bushka has himself in a little bit of a predicament here because instead of his teammate coming to help him, he's just sitting back there getting shot at. And he has to wait for him to go around the spot and see where they're at. And now they're gonna rush in and get murked. But luckily, Bushka's here to slaughter this Canori. But it wasn't enough. Because, you know, in a server. People don't know how to back
Oh my
up.
god, how have they gone so poorly there?
Because they're idiots. Now it's just Bushka. He's pretty much all alone at this point.
He did too.
Here.
He did very poorly.
But I think he forgot that there's a tank. No, he moved. But like he is like what is that Hori doing there? Like he should have been gone. Like after getting shot, after seeing him there, if I was in that Hori, I'd have went backed up around the corner so he couldn't kill me.
Apologies.
Wait for him to come
Doesn't
out.
know I'm
Wait
not
for
reloaded,
shots.
so let's go.
This is another thing. Like this bad chat. Okay, he's gone. And now the bad chat's like, okay, I'm gonna run this way where there's literally nowhere to go because one more shot is bad chat's
Doing
toast.
this with a whole lot of packet loss.
He's lagging and he's killing this guy. But it goes to show like what is wrong with this server? Like it's honestly you can't explain it. It's so random. Like it's so fucking random.
In the sun, Mary, yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, this is a game that they won, but to be fairly honest, they should have won this by a lot. Just the positions, man. Bushka knows that. That was an easy game, but you know, it turned out to be a pretty big struggle due to some BS.
I'm not going to pretend to understand what is going on the North American server. This meta is batshit crazy. I don't think they know. I don't think it's a set meta. I think it's something that changes daily.
Changes like every game.
On the download,
You have no idea what you're running into ever. Kind of gotta just play by the game, go
Okay.
as it goes.
if you think I'm going around that corner first, you are out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is our T62 doing?
He's enjoying the scenery from there. Like, why is the heavy ahead of him? He's the one that's what the fuck? Okay, here we go. Why? See, there's another thing. Why is the mouse still there? He should already be near like where the fucking WZ is over there. At least. But instead he sitting back and spawn. What? What kind of
I don't know why there's a mouse in the red spawn. I honest to God don't know why there's a mouse in the red spawn. I don't understand what is going on
like
here.
it completely screws the entire freaking like
But I
flow
mean,
of
he can
thing.
have the spawn. It's completely unimportant. I just don't want to lose hit points crossing to this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just absolutely horrific. I don't know what these teams are doing, but
There's a grill
not good.
in the middle of all that too.
Leave the mouse alone. He's not doing anything that you can really do anything with.
Yeah, you got 4 people ganging up on a mouse right now. That doesn't matter to the game at this point. Everyone else is getting slaughtered.
I don't know how this isn't a complete whitewash already. I honest to God don't understand how we're even in the game still. The mouse just went down to the grill.
Here's another. Like, there's 3 enemies right here, right? Where the hell is the rest of the team?
B50's just walked into a crossfire like a boss.
E50
Oh, good
surrounded.
job. No, that's brilliant. More crossfire, the better, as far as
He
I'm
is
concerned.
gone, yeah. E50's dead. And he went. T62A did the same fucking thing. Putting himself in between 3 enemies, like. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
That weren't no accident, buddy. You kept getting tracked, and then I picked you out of all the other people. You're a T100 LT. You're a beautiful human. You know how to move it. You know how to shake it. Because you're every woman in the world to me.
Oh my god,
You're my
Skrill.
fantasy. You're my reality.
That girl had the opportunity, but he didn't take it.
So much packet loss.
Oh my.
So much of the packet loss. I don't know how these teams are playing like this. It seems like they don't know how to play the game.
Man.
This guy, Wild, had a good game. Had a very good game. This guy had a good game too. I don't know that the mouse had a good game. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, to be fair, the only reason the grill even got up on the leaderboard is because he spent 90% of his time shooting a fucking mouse in the spawn. When he literally could have just went, like, just stayed where he was in the first place and just picked off every single freaking one that tried to go through the center there before the E50 and the T62A decided to just, like, insert themselves directly in the center of attention. Like,